We're rolling.
Are we ready?
Whenever you will.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to Spartan Country. My name is Jeff, the magician. I'm going to be doing some amazing magic. Everybody here like magic?
Actually in the middle of class right now, and I have to step out because it was the only time I could talk to the manager of Red Robin to see if we can film there tonight.
We are making a movie about Jeff the Magician.
Hi, Jim. This is Brad from Michigan State, and I was wondering if we were going to be able to film at your restaurant tonight.
One of our earlier projects, we had been told that our subject was kind of boring and dry, so we figured if we got a performer that he'd be able to give that on-screen presence that just somebody that we knew wouldn't necessarily have.
We used my roommate for our first video, and he has now been affectionately labeled Captain Charisma by me because we got a really bad grade on our first project because he was super boring.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, bye. We can film there. He just asked that we didn't film the kitchen, and we weren't intrusive to any of the guests, so we're on for tonight.
We're going to Flint to get some footage of Jeff the Magician, who apparently performs there on Tuesday nights.
As far as what
I hope he's good.
Yeah.
That's we're gonna be in some trouble.
That's true.
He's like, ready? Here it goes, Whoa, there goes my toe.
They acted like they weren't going to let us do it, and then at the last minute they kind of said it was okay as long as we didn't bother anyone. So we've decided to use a mini DV camera, which is a lot smaller and a lot less complicated than what we're used to. In fact, we picked up the mini DV and we didn't even know how to use it because we were used to like the more advanced stuff.
Like the reason why I want the mini DV though is I want the customers at the restaurant to not think that we're a film crew.
Well,
They
yeah.
think we're just like random people who's really into Jeff the Magician.
Right.
Hey, Joe. Captain Magician, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Wasn't sure if you guys were coming or not.
Yeah,
Cool.
so we're just going through and asking people if it's cool if we tape them as Jeff the Magician. Trying to get some footage of them at the restaurant here.
Alright guys, this is what we would like to keep you guys on this side of the bar. So Jeff's going to perform over here. We're going to speak to you guys before you guys start filming anybody so that we can...
I feel like management was kind of doing one of those things where they were standing off in the distance but staring at us constantly. My biggest worry is that the mini DVs have all these auto features like auto exposure and auto whatever, and I'm used to like adjusting all that myself so I know it's right. And so if this thing auto exposes wrong, there's nothing I can do about it.
Those dollar bills there. Let's try a dollar bill here. It looks like a normal size dollar bill. And I have an ace with a hole in the middle. And one of them, the playing card, the ace of hearts. Now I assume that you are American, which means you're more familiar with the American coin. What color do you like better, red or yellow? Watch the red one. I put the red one inside the green. It's like golf. You want to get it in the middle of the green, right? Watch it. Smaller, 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 no sleeves, and it absolutely disappears. It is gone completely.
We had the mini DV camera, so some of the shots were a little bit overexposed or underexposed, depending on where the window was in the background, because it would automatically iris down or up depending on where the window was. So
We don't really have much of a shot to fix anything that isn't right. So, let's hope that we got something that works. And if not, then, well, we're kind of screwed.
Cuts the backlight just beautifully, so that way we can use the other light I brought in to shoot the stars. Alright, try to remember here. Which airport? Oh. All right. Well, we're gonna be shooting in 15 minutes. See if you can get here from Vegas by then. Quick.
I wasn't available. I wasn't around for the shooting at Red Robin because I have a real job. I started working full time at a radio station. I'm a producer of a morning show. And we had a live remote that we were doing in Las Vegas. So we left Friday morning and came back Wednesday evening. So I wasn't available to shoot.
All right. Okay. Yeah. We'll figure it out then. I thought I fixed these 150s. This one's broke. I love setting up monitors. It's probably my favorite thing to do ever. Today we had got here about 2. We set up, did the interview, set up an interview, set up a spot for a stage show, and we went through a little stage show, did a little stage show, and then we just immediately turned around and did an interview right here on the spot. We went with a 2-camera setup today, so that way we could have one camera that kind of had a steady medium shot, and we always knew where stuff was at, and then we went with another camera to get some close-ups, get some better footage, and I think that really allowed us to, in 15 minutes, get 30 minutes worth of footage.
It'll help a lot as far as different perspectives and just a shot variety that you wouldn't really get with just one camera. And that you have to anticipate, what they're gonna do before they do it, so you can have something come out, the way you'd planned it.
They're coming out somehow together. You can see nothing else is there at all. But if we open up the tube, strangely enough, it looks like the 3 of, no, not the 3 of clubs. It looks exactly like the 3.5 of clubs.
All right. Well, I think we're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I really appreciate you.
Good, my
coming.
pleasure, Nate.
And give us a couple weeks. We're busy students,
Okay.
putting in 12 hours a day, but hopefully in a couple weeks we'll have a final draft of this video ready.
Okay.
We gotta put those flats back up too. Do we? Oh, that's okay. Unless you want Lisa coming after.
I really wish Jen was here to help take this stuff down.
Yeah. Or to put it up, or to carry it,
Or
or to shoot it.
sometimes it just, it comes down to man hours. When you're over and under in cables, it's.
Yeah.
One trick, the same trick 5 different ways, depending on who my audience is. I would make it more corporate involved if it's for a corporate audience.
Watch my first course.
You can see especially better.
Watch how he.
I like editing better than camera work. In the beginning, editing is always frustrating because you're always trying to figure out. I think starting off with anything is frustrating and the hardest part of any project. You're just trying to find out where your grips are and really how you want to start it off, because once you get your starting point, it's easier from there on out.
Okay. Is that what you meant to say? Guys like to take the good way.
No, he was going to try and sync the 2 up when he could just delete the 1.
Is he gonna cut back and forth between the 2 shots?
Yes.
Because then, yes.
We have to edit, and then we're going to go through a bunch of steps of edit, then watch it, see how it is, and then edit it again, and then watch it again, and then edit it again. So we're in that process of back and forth editing.
We're pretty well trying to do things as a group, just so that we all have a more collective idea base, I guess. We can bounce stuff off each other real fast, whereas if you're sitting up there editing by yourself or something like that, you don't have anybody else's opinion to say, is this good or is it not, when you're not quite sure.
What part are you sharing it for?
Well, he talked about his degree more in depth and how he uses it. He talked about
I thought it was at the end where I marked it, wasn't it?
no, it was just it was too short. I know he talked about both of his degrees specifically, what he uses them for.
Mm.
Educating people, but they're having fun, they're going to be learning that material that much more. My name is Jeff the Magician. I hope your dreams come true, and that is my show. Thank you very, very much.
It's good. This interview setting is really, really good. You did a great job with that. The rhythm of the piece. So, I mean, what does he say when he flips?
I mean, a lot of it was kind of what we expected.
I'm pretty happy with how things are going along though so far. I think we have a really good start.
We're putting the final touches on it right now. It's just getting real nitpicky at this point, just because, you know, we had a pretty good project to begin with, so we're far enough along in the project we can fine tune it.
It's good though. I mean, I'm leaving here with something I'm kind of proud of. You know, I think this is one of the best, if not the best, piece of video I've ever made, and that's kind of cool.
Hello, my name is Jeff the Magician. Are you ready for some magic?
My name is Jeff Olds. I'm 39 years old and live right here in East Lansing.
Everybody here like magic?
Yeah.
Let me show you something here.
Love to do what I do and to make a list.
Not my quarter. This is not my pen. Made out of plastic, made out of metal. Watch this. Jesse, say one word. Say no. A little bit louder.